We saw Parliament this week, and there's been several commentary about it. What we're going to do right now is to show you the 8th Parliament, and then we'll show you the 2nd Parliament. And we are urging all our people that let's get back to the basics and let's get back to best practices in Parliament. We're doing this on the back of Parliament itself, rendering an apology through its public relations department to say that what happened is not that great, and they have a 20-member committee to look at it. So we will show you what could be great with our Parliament in terms of the debates on the floor of the House. Let's watch this. This is this week. This is the 8th Parliament. What happened this week? Let's have a look.
He's not a speaker. He's not a speaker anymore. What is this? We are waiting for Mr. Speaker to come. He is not a speaker. He's the one who says he's not a speaker. So we treat him as such. He said he is not a speaker. We hear a speaker. We are waiting. You are not a speaker. Don't preside. It shouldn't. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. You don't want to govern the country. You want to make the country ungovernable. You want to make the country ungovernable. Continue. You are ungovernable and your ego is too much. Your ego.
This was Parliament this week. This was Tuesday, was it? Tuesday or Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday. And the concern is that let's return to the debates. There's enough opportunity for Parliament to do theatricals, and there's occasions when that is very necessary. But if we want to showcase our democracy, which is what I'm saying, this whole Parliament issue has become an advert for Ghana's democracy. If we want to do it, let's let the debate win. Let's let the debate win, the analysis win. Let's let people speak on point and let them speak on interpretation of the law. Let them quote authority. Let's have a debate in Parliament and let the young people learn that the debate is what wins. What we saw with a member of Parliament going to draw the Speaker's chair was quite unfortunate, wasn't it? Now let's go and watch this in the 2nd Parliament. And I've showed you this video before. This was a motion that Minority Leader J.H. Mensah had risen up to second. And in seconding the motion, actually he didn't second the motion. In opposing the motion, he did not fight, he did not sing, he did not debate, he did not sing revolution. He gave a historical basis for his position. And we're just showing you this video, not because you've not seen it before, but we're showing it to remind you that Parliament must get to this one. There's a bit of heckling, there's a bit of rancor in the background. It's all part of parliamentary practice all over the world. But when Parliament loses the debate as a platform for ventilating issues, for negotiating matters, then we ought to be worried, because it's about the debate, it's about the quality of the debate, it's about the analysis that fashions and governs and then designs the policy which becomes legislation. So when the Parliament is losing the debate, yeah, we got to be worried. Here's J.H. Mensah articulating his position with historical facts in the 2nd Parliament, particularly on the 7th of January, 1997. Here it is.
Mr. Speaker.
Order. Order.
Mr. Speaker.
Order.
The tradition of Parliament in this country since independence is quite clear. Sir Noble Adam Clark was sworn into office in Parliament, before Parliament. Lord Listowel was sworn into office in Parliament, before Parliament. The late Dr. Kwame Nkrumah himself was sworn into office in Parliament, before Parliament. General Efrifa was sworn into as head of state in Parliament, before Parliament. The late Justice Akufo-Addo was sworn into office in Parliament, before Parliament. And the last, Dr. Hila Liman, was sworn into office in Parliament, before Parliament. The precedents are clear because 1992 is a minority of one. These are not colonial precedents. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was... Mr. Speaker, these are the precedents of independent Ghana since 1957 for our young friends who do not know the history.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
And seriously, Mr. Speaker, I do hope that we will make use of the precincts of Parliament as other legislatures do. In a little while, the President of the United States will be sworn into office in the forecourt of Congress, in Congress, before Congress. Yes, here's your forecourt. Yes, in Parliament, before Parliament. Because, Mr. Speaker, the premises of Parliament, Mr. Speaker, consist not only of this chamber, but of the premises of Parliament. And that is the law. The premises of Parliament, that is the law. The premises...
Order, order! Order, order!
Mr. Speaker, the premises of Parliament, including your own office...
Honourable members,
Mr. Speaker, the premises of Parliament,
please,
including your own office and the whole premises, this is the home of Parliament. And I'm making this point quite seriously because it is our wish on this side of the House that the authority and dignity of Parliament should be affirmed and reaffirmed on every possible occasion as one of the bulwarks of our freedom.
At the Independence Square this afternoon, I will put the question without debate. As many as are in favor of the motion say aye. Aye. As many as are against say no. The ayes have it. The ayes have it.
Yes, indeed, the ayes had it. That was way back in 1997, but that was using the debate. J.H. said he was not going to win the vote, he was not going to win the motion, but he fed Parliament with the information and enriched the debates that how many years later, several years later, we are talking about it and watching on TV and feeling proud that we are Ghanaians and feeling proud that we are the Parliament that relied on the debate. So what's happening now is not the Ghanaian feel. We want to change it, and Parliament itself has rightly apologized for whatever happened.